Lesson 4. Hello dear learners. Welcome back to Queen Sanaz's step-by-step English channel. I hope you're all doing great and feeling motivated to continue your journey toward mastering English vocabulary. Today we're diving into Lesson 4 of the 504 Absolutely Essential Words. This lesson introduces powerful words that will help you sound more fluent and confident in everyday conversations, academic settings, and even professional environments. In this session, you'll receive clear explanations, example sentences, fun memory tricks to help you remember everything. So, grab your notebook, stay focused, and let's make this lesson unforgettable. Let's begin. English with Sanaz 504 Absolutely Essential Words. Lesson 4. Vocabulary with synonyms, antonyms, and examples. If you've been following our 504 series, you already know how important it is to build a strong vocabulary foundation. Words are not just tools, they are the colors we use to paint our thoughts, express our feelings, and connect with the world around us. In today's lesson, we are exploring 12 essential English words from Lesson 4 of the 504 Absolutely Essential Words series. For each word, I'll give you a short and clear definition, a real-life example sentence, helpful synonyms, similar words, useful antonyms, opposite words. This lesson is designed to help you understand, remember, and use these words with confidence. So, grab your notebook, get cozy, and let's learn together with love, laughter, and lots of pink energy. 1. Vapor, a gas that forms from a liquid or solid. The vapor from the boiling water filled the kitchen. Synonyms: mist, steam, fog. Antonyms: liquid, solid. 2. Eliminate, to remove or get rid of something. We must eliminate all distractions before we study. Synonyms: remove, erase, delete, abolish. Antonyms: keep, include, retain. Villain, a bad or evil person, especially in stories. Example: the villain tried to destroy the city, but the hero stopped him. Synonyms: criminal, enemy, antagonist. Antonyms: hero, savior, protector. 4. Dense, thick or closely packed together. The jungle was so dense that we couldn't see the sky. Synonyms: thick, heavy, compact. Antonyms: thin, light, sparse. 5. Utilize, to These words are perfect for describing nature, mystery, movement, and emotion. To help you understand and remember them, I've written a dramatic story called The Secret Beneath the Jungle. Are you listening? Try to imagine the scenes in your mind. Pay attention to how each word is used naturally in context. After the story, I'll explain the meaning of each word to make sure you truly understand it. Are you ready? Let's begin. The secret beneath the jungle. The air was thick and humid, clinging to Maya's skin like a wet blanket. She had been hiking for hours through the dense jungle, where sunlight barely reached the ground. Every leaf, dripped with moisture and vapor, rose from the earth like steam after rain. Maya wasn't just exploring, she was searching. Her grandfather had once shared a theory about a hidden temple buried beneath the jungle floor. According to legend, it was built by a forgotten tribe and protected by a mysterious villain who had betrayed his people and vanished into the forest centuries ago. Most people dismissed the story, but Maya believed it. She had studied ancient maps, gathered clues, and prepared carefully. Her goal was to utilize every skill she had: navigation, survival, and courage. As she reached a rocky cliff, she began to descend slowly, gripping the vines and stones. The jungle sounds began to circulate around her: birds calling, insects buzzing, and thunder rumbling in the distance. A storm was coming. Suddenly, the wind picked up. An enormous cloud formed overhead, dark and heavy. Maya paused and tried to predict how long she had before the rain began. She had to move fast. At the base of the cliff, she found a narrow tunnel hidden behind a curtain of vines. She crawled inside, heart pounding. The air was cooler here, and the walls were carved with symbols she had never seen before. Then she saw it, a stone door half open. She stepped through and gasped. The chamber was filled with golden statues, ancient scrolls, and glowing crystals. It was real, but before she could take a photo, a shadow moved across the wall. Maya turned quickly, but there was nothing. The figure had vanished, like vapor in the air. She knew she had to be careful. She couldn't let greed or fear control her. She had to stay focused and eliminate any distractions. This was not just a discovery, it was a test. Maya took a deep breath and smiled. She had found the truth. She had faced danger, mystery, and doubt, and she had succeeded. So much for joining me today on English with Sanaz. In this lesson, we explored 12 powerful vocabulary words that help us describe nature, mystery, movement, and emotion. Through the story, The Secret Beneath the Jungle, you saw how words like vapor, Relane, descend, and vanish can bring a scene to life and make your English more vivid and expressive. Remember, vocabulary is not just about memorizing definitions. It's about understanding how words feel, how they sound, and how they connect to real experiences. The more you read, listen, and practice, the more confident you'll become. So, here is your challenge. Review the words again using the quiz. Try writing your own short story using at least 5 of today's words. And most importantly, keep learning step by step with joy and curiosity. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Your support helps me create more lessons just for you. Until next time, keep shining, keep learning, and remember, English is not just a language, it's your key to the world. With love, Sanaz.